This is a tale of adventure, of challenge, and of snow. Our story begins on and across the high inland desert reaches of Western America. For millennia, the region has witnessed the creation of countless winter storms. Across this manifold landscape of basin and range blow clouds bearing bounteous moisture from the distant Pacific. When these clouds roll up against the near 12,000-foot Wasatch Peaks, they lay down a mantle of pure white treasure, of light, dry, feathery snow, powder snow. In centuries past, the winters lay untouched, and for eons of time, this alpine treasure was closed for the season. But then came the skier, and a new season was born. This, then, is a tale of snow and skiers, and in particular, 4 who embody the spirit of skiing in Utah. The first of these is mountain manager Phil Jones.
Well, Lauren, that was a big storm last night, wasn't it?
Looked like about 2 feet to me.
Boy, it's going to be good skiing today.
My job as mountain manager for Park City is to make sure that everything is coordinated, make sure that the lift operation is running smoothly.
All right, Lauren. See you later.
Our job in grooming the slopes is much, much easier in Utah because of the dry, consistent snow that we get. It packs out into such a smooth, silky, running surface. There are really no changes in the quality of the snow from the top to the bottom, and it's a real experience to ski something like that. I think to get off in untracked snow and ski the powder that we get here in Utah is probably one of the ultimate feelings that you can experience in life. And one of the real advantages of skiing in Utah is the fact that you're really going to obtain that skiing the Utah snow experience from the start of the season to the end.
Hey, guys, how much longer before we'll have her open? A couple more shots, Phil. All right, great. I'll see you down in the patrol room. Good. Prepare to fire. Fire.
The morning sun breaks over the crest of the Wasatch, painting the forest in the crystalline light of a new day.
Can't help believing, can't help but feeling this is my day, coming my way, and it's magic. Can't help but feeling, can't help believing such a soft glow to this new snow, and it's magic. Can't escape the magic of this perfect snow. Now I know such memories to last my whole life through.
For Phil Jones, sunrise marks the end of the morning's chores and the beginning of the day's sport.
Yeah, Phil, west face is down and clear. Yeah, Scott's is open.
Good, I'll call Central. 101 to Central?
This is Central, come in 101.
Yeah, Central, we're finished up here. The mountain's ready to open.
Throughout the length and breadth of Utah's 15 areas and resorts, runs have been groomed to meet the need of each and every skier, from recreational to professional. It is in this setting that ski instructor Tory Bennion earns her living, teaching in a classroom as big as all outdoors.
Even though I'm a solitude race coach, we compete all over Salt Lake and all over Utah at various resorts, and it's a lot better for the kids here because they can travel within the state and get enough exposure that they can go anywhere in the U.S. and be competitive. And that's really important if you want to be a top-notch racer, to be able to handle all kinds of terrain. And here in Utah, we have everything. We have everything from steep chutes to wide open bowls to beautiful backcountry. You know, it's just all here. It's nice after they train every day at the same resort for them to get out and be able to ski at different resorts and be able to compete just as well as at our own resort, because we all have the same snow. I don't think we've changed waxes all year. We wax the same at Solitude as we do anywhere else in the state. The snow's that close in temperature and that close in the way it runs. I think it's a real advantage to learn how to ski here in Utah. The snow's soft and it's easy to get an edge in, and you can teach children and most anybody of any age how to feel the ski under their foot much easier without the fear of going to slide or wipe out because it's icy or it's slushy. And it's a consistent snow that's that way all the time. That's just perfect for learning.
This wealth of snow, a treasure conceived at sea and borne high on the summits and valleys of the Wasatch, lies waiting to be discovered again and again.
Can't help but feeling, can't help believing this is my day, coming my way, and it's magic. Can't escape the magic of this perfect snow. Now I know such memories will last my whole life through. Can't help but feeling, can't help believing that it's magic, Utah magic.
Tory, how'd the race go?
Oh, it went great.
All right, how about if we have lunch and go free skiing?
Okay, sounds great. Let's go.
Above and beyond the tended trails, a different sort of adventure awaits in the form of freshly fallen, trackless powder snow. It is this, the ultimate skier's environment, that invites experts to test their skills at the top of the mountain, to blaze serpentine trails down powdery chutes of pure white pleasure. The quality of Utah's snow has attracted countless skiers of international repute. Among them is Norwegian-born Stein Ericksen, an Olympian who has conquered the summits of world competition.
That'll be nice to ski with you today. Let me orient you a little bit before we go. Beyond Park City, you have Snowbird and Alta. Now right behind the peaks over here, Brighton and Solitude also. Over in that area, you have Sundance. You know Redford's place? And we are right now here in Deer Valley, our resort. It's all on private land. All the runs are facing north. We have plenty of ski to do today, so if you want to follow me, we'll start off.
Great. Let's go.
I have probably skied most of the major ski resorts in the world. And I probably have had the opportunities to get involved in major ski areas around the world and to make my base in various places if I had wanted to. But I think that it's always a search for where you are the happiest, where you're going to have the biggest satisfaction out of everything involved with the sport that you're doing. The reason why I think I have stayed here the longest part of my skiing life, since I came to the United States in 1955, is probably because everything that I get satisfaction of and makes my life easy in the business that I'm in. I'm talking about the perfect snow conditions that we have. I'm talking about the easy way to get to the resorts and a fabulous amount of challenges that you have within a very concentrated area. We're not talking about one resort. We are talking about 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, a dozen resorts that they all can qualify as international resorts and give people, including myself, the full satisfaction of what I expect out of what skiing should be. And that's why I'm here. That's why I'm happy in Utah. Utah satisfies me the best.
As the afternoon shadows stretch toward twilight, the skiers prepare to make a final run. For members of the ski patrol, it's time to sweep the mountain clean and descend to the valley below.
Hey, Bill, everything clear for the rundown?
Yeah, Phil. Sure was great snow today, wasn't it? Looks like we'll be getting some more tonight. You go ahead, Phil. I gotta wait for Tom.
Thanks. I got some friends to meet down in town. See you later.
The jet streams that bring snow to the Wasatch also bring skiers from all corners of the globe. One who has traveled widely in search of perfection is Corky Fowler. But tonight, Corky is returning to his adopted hometown, Salt Lake City.
For the past 10 years, I've been director of skiing at Snowbird. In the process of doing that, it's required a heck of a lot of travel, scooting around major cities and also around other resorts in the country. And with a travel schedule like that, it gives you a real appreciation for Salt Lake City. For example, you can take a plane from anywhere in the country, any one of the major cities, and after a non-stop flight, you can land in Salt Lake City and catch a cab or a bus, and inside of 40 minutes, you're up in one of the resorts.
Park City, please.
Salt Lake City is really unique because the city is so close to the mountains. So someone can stay in the city and live in a city, in a metropolitan area, and then ski a different resort every day. Or you can live up in the resorts and you can stay in the resorts and enjoy the alpine environment. And then when you feel like it, you can come down and enjoy the nightlife in the city.
Take good care of yourself.
Corky!
Hey, Tory. How are you? Great.
Good. Hey, it's super. It is so nice. We'll be there.
Oh, hey, there's... Hey.
In Park City, Corky joins companions Tory, Phil, and Stein. In the sanguine glow of the ski lodge, the four renew old friendships and lay plans for tomorrow's high adventure.
still on for tomorrow?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
On for tomorrow, are you kidding? It's going to be a fantastic day.
Here's to tomorrow.
The weather report is great, and we're going to have a great day tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Primeval rays of dawn, the four skiers alight upon the paramount ridges of Utah's Wasatch. Now their plans and dreams awake as they push off in a symphony of high spirits and deep powder, becoming one with the essence of the mountain. So it is that our four adventurers have met and mastered the ultimate alpine challenge. Yet their experience lives on as a gift to all who come to discover this wintry kingdom of Utah, rising from the floor of the desert to the lofty summits of the Wasatch, home of the greatest snow on earth. With special thanks to our four adventurers, Phil Jones, Tory Bennion, Corky Fowler, Stein Ericksen. And featuring the greatest snow on Earth.
Now is that moment, that special moment. Let it linger, make it endless, 'cause it's magic. Once in a lifetime comes such as this time, and it's magic, Utah magic, it's magic.